Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So today we have been sent something to review. Now I haven't done a review on this channel for a long time. I have been sent some other stuff which I've done little reviews on the RC Boise channel, but I've been sent a drone today, so of course that's got to go on the Zing Zing RC channel. And the drone in question is this little Loolinn U61 little Wi-Fi FPV drone with camera. And yeah, it's something a little bit different. Not really what I usually fly. I'm used to my FPV ones with the goggles and the rest of it. I think this just connects to your phone through Wi-Fi. But nevertheless, I'm always open to review things. Now, just before we get started, I do want to say, do not take my word as gospel. I'm just going to give my honest opinion on this thing. I'm going to show you everything it does, and hopefully you can make your own assumption on what you think of this. But yeah, let's get into it. So I'm going to show you what's in the box first. I've got it all laid out on the desk in front of me. I'm going to change cameras and show you what you get in the box. Alright, so we're on the chest camera now, so I can show you and go through everything what you get in the box. So this is the box. Like I said, ages 14 plus. It says on it you get photo, video, FPV, headless mode, low battery alarm, custom flight route, out of range alarm, one key, takeoff and landing. So all the basics really. Headless mode's a nice feature there. So this is a drone in question, and it feels quite nice. Little tri-blade props, little adjustable camera on the front here that you can move up and down just manually, so you can either have it looking straight down at the floor, or you can have it looking straight up, or somewhere in between. It's totally up to you, but you can't adjust that when you're flying. It's literally you have to adjust it before you fly and then go up. So the batteries you get in this one are these little 500 milliamp 3.7 volt batteries, but you do get 3 of them. So that's not bad. I'm not sure on the flight time of these. I will show you the Amazon description in a moment once we've gone through this, and that way hopefully we can get some more specifics and stuff like that. But you get 3 batteries in it. You get the quick start how to fly, so it tells you to download the app. I've already done this. We'll go through the app as well and see how well that works. But download the app, turn your drone on, connect it through Wi-Fi, configure it and all that jazz, and you're away. Then on the other side it tells you your flight controls. You've got some spare props, which is always handy. You've got a little screwdriver, again, always handy. And these, I always keep these because they're just good for basically anything, if fixing anything else. Your little cars, little micro cars, little drones, you know, they're always come in handy. So throw them in a drawer even if you're not going to use it just yet. You get 2 micro USB cables, and that's my only gripe with this so far, is the fact that it's micro USB. I hate micro USB. USB-C is far superior, but I'm not sure when this drone was released, so you know, USB-C probably wasn't a thing when this was released, but it's not, yeah, it's just me picking points really. You get this little clip which goes onto your transmitter, which I'll show you in a minute, and that's to hold your phone. You get this little red slip which tells you about calibration, and this came in the operation guide. So just calibration instructions, just basically what it tells you on that piece of paper, but at least that's somewhere handy. You can keep that safe. It's a lot easier to manage. You're not going to lose that, are you? Even if you slot it inside the booklet. Jobs are good, and it's just always handy to have around just in case you don't use it for a while and forget. You get the U61 operation guide, which is in 5 languages: English, Dutch, French, Italian and Spanish. And that basically goes through everything. Tells you the weight of the drone, which is 63 grams. Oh, here we go. Flight time is 6 to 7 minutes per battery. So with the 3 batteries, you're looking at about, I'd say 20 minutes, 25 minutes at the most. Yeah, about 20 minutes, yeah. Streaming video radius, 20 to 30 meters, which it's not bad really. Obviously, it's through a Wi-Fi connection, but you know, with something small like this, you're not obviously going to go really far with it. So 20 to 30 meters, I think that's going to do, you know, what you want it to. Flying radius is 50 meters. Again, not bad for something of this size. Frequency is 2.4 gigahertz, which is good. Charging time of drone battery 80 minutes. That's quite a long charge for a 500 milliamp. So to charge all 3, obviously you can charge 2 at once. So what's that? You're talking an hour and 20 minutes for 1 battery, and then so about 2 hours and 40 minutes. So nearly 3 hours to get all of these charged, which is quite a lengthy charge time nowadays, but it's, yeah, it is what it is. As long as you know you're going to be going out, you know, you won't be able to do it quickly, but as long as you know you're going out, it's all good. So what else we got in this booklet? So it's just everything. It tells you about your transmitter, tells you about what stuff does, all your key functions. So anything you need to know is going to be in here, which is always handy. So keep that handy. Then you get your little tool, which is, I think this is a prop tool. So that helps you pop your propellers off should you break one. Can't see you flying one too risky that you're going to break one. And there's a random little screw in there. Not sure what that's for. Oh, yeah, I do know what that's for. So random little screw in there. And then you have your transmitter. And what I like about this transmitter is you've got this little card on the front that comes straight with it, and it tells you about your out of range alarm. So if it goes did it, please fly the drone back to your control range. It tells you what it all does, tell you what your buttons does. So that's nice and handy. Your actual transmitter, it doesn't feel the best, but I am used to flying with a TX16S, which is top of the range transmitter, so of course this is going to feel cheaper. But sticks, so springy. Obviously it's going to self-hover, as its own hover, you know, you don't need to constantly control the throttle, so that kind of works. And you have your one button take off and land, headless mode, photo and video, and then you get this little clip, shove that through the hole there, do that like that, and your phone, I'll show you with my phone. So your phone's just going to sit in there, and there you go, you're flying. Obviously watch out for your buttons, that's a must, but then you're flying, you'll be able to view it on your screen and view it in the air and whatever else. I believe you can control it from your phone as well, but I'll show you that when we get onto the app. This transmitter takes 4 AA's, which isn't too bad either, I don't mind that. 4 AA's is okay, and I'm guessing they'll last a long time. Your bad Duracells, it's going to be a long time before you have to change them, so that's all good. So that's everything out of the box. We'll get some batteries charged up. I'm going to quickly show you the Amazon page to see if it gives us any more information. Then I'll show you the app, and then we'll get it out for a fly. So let's have it. Alright folks, so let's have a look at the Amazon page. And this is where you can buy this from. So if you're interested in buying this, there will be a link in the description where you can pick this up. But let's have a quick look through. I mean, we've covered most things already. We know we get the 3 batteries, adjustable camera, all that kind of stuff. So it's in yellow. Mirror adjustment, they're in the mirror. Don't know what that's on about. Video capture resolution, VGA 480p. It's not great, is it? Like, obviously we'll have to have a look when we actually fly the drone, but 480p just doesn't cut the mustard nowadays in my eyes. Granted, this is for kids. It is advertised as kids. What kids you say it's for? Yeah, sure, because it is advertised for kids. But then it does say on the box, when I stop getting stuff stuck to it, 14 plus. Just looking at the little screen in the corner, 14 plus, where, you know, 14 not that much of a kid anymore. But I suppose young children could use it as long as, you know, it's just for rules and regs in it. So, you know, younger kids will be using that. I know I have an 8-year-old and a 10-year-old, and I'm going to be getting them to have a go with this. So it is, you know, I'm sure younger kids can use it as well, as long as accompanied by an adult, of course, be safe and all that. But 480p, I'm not too impressed with that. I think they maybe could have stretched to 720 at least. And the thing is as well, obviously, if you're recording with this, you know, what good is 480p? You know, who wants to watch, you know, it's not really a good video format to be watching in, is it? In this day and age. So, great beginner drone for kids, especially if you have children flying a drone. Yada yada, good quality camera. We'll see. Get a bird's eye view, real-time transmission, which can fly effortlessly in real-time aerial video live with your mobile phone. Comes with 3 batteries, that's great, and 24 months warranty, which isn't bad. I never knew that. 24 months warranty is obviously a great thing. You know, kids can be quite unforgiving with toys, so if you do get a breakage, I'm sure they'll cover you. And Amazon, you know, their customer service is absolutely second to none. So if they're given a 24-month warranty, I'm sure Amazon will cater to that, and I'm sure you'll have no problems if you get a defective drone. So let's just keep going down, keep going down, keep going down. So nice, bright and colourful. Wow, so much fun. So it's blatantly showing it flying indoors there. Photoshop pictures, but it is advertising it as it's being flown indoors. Great kids with camera drone. Little kid there with his little aviator goggles on, holding the drone. But like I say, if you've noticed, every kid in the picture, you know, there's no way any of these kids are 14 plus, are they? But minus that one, and well, you know, are they accompanied by an adult? We don't know, but yeah, they're really not 14 plus. But again, I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, blatantly advertised as advertised for kids, different speeds. A little boy playing with it there, showing what you get in the box. So yeah, we pretty much know all this already. I think there is a little video, so I'll let you folks watch that. Let's have a look at it. fly. Oh look, so you've got dual beam. So if you, I don't think I ever set up them, but apparently you can fly it full on FPV. And it does show it flying outside. I'm guessing not, you know, as long as it isn't windy conditions, it'll be fine to fly outside. So yeah, as you saw then, it showed it getting flown outside. And it even showed it with a 2 screen. So if you do have, I mean, you can pick them up for £1 nowadays, of the old, you know, mobile phone virtual reality goggles. You could potentially fly this FPV, but let's just switch me to one screen. You could potentially fly FPV, but obviously you've got to consider that you're connecting through Wi-Fi. Your range isn't going to be brilliant, but it is doable. I don't think I have a pair of them VR goggles about anywhere. If I do come across some, I will test it in that way, but you might not be able to see that from this review for the simple fact I just don't have any. But yeah, so there's nothing more to do now. We've gone through it as much as we possibly can. You know, we've read the descriptions. I'm trying to be nice to this drone. I'm trying to find the good points, but so far, before actually flying it, what I've seen on paper for the price, I'm not overly impressed. But I've got to fly it, and we've got to see how it goes. So let's get onto the app. Let's get it all connected up. Let's get some batteries in it and see how it actually flies. Right, you'll have to excuse the desk. We're in tatters at the minute, but it's time to fly it. So I wanted to show you everything as it happens, rather than me just setting it up and be ready. So we're going to film the full thing. So we've downloaded the Loolinn app. It's there on my phone. I hope this camera angle's right on my head cam. But I'm going to try screen recording my phone and everything anyway, so you should see. So we're going to take this. So we've got the how to fly. We've got a couple of batteries. And we've got the drone itself with a battery kind of semi-inserted. So, first of all, it says download the Loolinn app. We've done that. So next up, power up your drone. So we'll put the battery in. We're going to turn it on. Don't drop it. Just going to tilt the camera down a little bit. Right then. So now we need to go into Wi-Fi settings. So 1 minute, just let me, because I want to record this. How do I do a screen recording? There we go, screen recorder. So a screen recording. Hopefully it'll pick up the orientation and stuff as well. If not, I'll have to edit it, but Loolinn, here we go. So right, we're connected to the Loolinn app, so that's good. So next up we need to actually go into the Loolinn app. Connect anywhere, yeah. So right, that's that. So we've turned it on, so then we do that. Hold the stick down, move that one to the right. Put them both into the middle. Oh, look at that. And take off. So why aren't I seeing anything? Oh, look at that. There we go. So that's in the air. Why aren't I seeing anything from the app? So that's cool, it sets off. You've got your yaw. It does slightly want to rise constantly, but you've got your up and down. It does lift them. And you've got your left and right. And let's just land it again. There we go, landed pretty well. So now I need to say an emergency, saying that the signal had a settings. No. So there's So why aren't I? Let's see if it's actually recorded anything on my phone. No. So it's just saying it's screen recording. So let's just start up the Loolinn app again. Okay. It's a drone guard. So how do we actually get it to view? Well, it's not telling us a great deal there. Control. Oh, there we go. So now we have, so we've got 59% battery left. So let's take off again. And let's hit record. So bearing in mind, I'm in the same house as this. The frame rate doesn't seem brilliant, but it might just be showing me that on my phone screen just as an idea. The video quality might be better. But it's super easy to fly. I can let go of the transmitter. Look, I'll come in front, look. I've let go of the transmitter. Oh, it is off a little bit there. I think that was me though, getting a bit too close to it. Obviously it doesn't have GPS or anything like that. So I think what we'll do now is we've given it a little go indoors. We've got 57% battery left. So I'm just gonna go outside onto the car park and we'll see how it flies outside and see how it can handle the wind. So we're just going to keep recording. Postman. Got bin men on as well. So we'll take it round this. Go, look, there's a squirrel. Where's that going? Little ninja squirrel. Right, yeah. So let's see how it handles the wind. So there isn't really much wind today. Pretty much non-existent. Let's have a go at recording again. Oh, there you go, here comes the wind. It's trying to blow it back at me. Let's check it up. And we're in a super light breeze today, and already it's struggling. It's doable though, it is doable. But look at that, that's struggling. I'm fighting with it constantly, like if I just leave the transmitter for a minute, it would have just drifted off into that tree. So that's that. We're gonna land it. I'm gonna turn the camera, look at it go. I'm going to turn the camera so it's straight up, so you're looking directly in front of you, and then we'll give headless go, I think. Can I? I'm not going to try the where you put in the thing on its own, because I don't think it's going to work. So I can use headless mode on the transmitter, can I? Yeah. So I think we're in headless mode now. And what headless mode does is no matter, yeah, look, no matter which way I do it, up, down, left, right will always be up, down, left, right, as long as I'm stood in the same place. So I can turn it, and I'm still moving backwards even though the stick is up. You get me in shot high there. Now I want to bring it back. But it is flyable outside. Definitely on a still day, you know, make sure it's not windy or anything, but as long as it's not windy. I mean, it is drifting quite a bit, but it's only a small drone, isn't it? It's nothing crazy, so So headless mode works well, and it's super simple. You just literally press the button, and now look, I'm out of headless mode, so if I wanted to follow it and go for a little walk, I can do. I don't have to worry about my orientation anymore. So that's working quite well. So we're on. Oh, it's coming close to me. It wants me. It wants me. See, I'd like to give the tracker mode, that little thingy you can see at the top of the screen, I'd like to give that a go, but literally I let my hands off the transmitter for 2 minutes and it's already, the wind's just blowing it, so I don't think I'm actually going to be able to test that outside, and I don't think I've got enough room indoors to do that. So we're just going to leave that for now, I think. I mean, I can try if it'll just stop coming back at me. I mean, can I still? Must be used in an open area. So we'll just keep it nice and low. Can I still do it like that? Yep, so that's... No, it's telling me that the battery's low, so we're going to land it and leave that one there. Am I recording now? Yeah, I'm recording now. Let's give this flight path a go. So let's just do it in a circle. Oh no, no, that's not working. Land. See, it tried to do something, but I just think the wind's going to be too much. I really do. There is a couple of puddles about, so let's just go for a simple zigzag. No, they don't want to do that. Oh god, no. So we want to go forward a bit. Alright, okay. So how we draw it on the drone right now is how it's going to move. So if I do it down like that, it's going to come back towards me. I've still got the control from the left on the screen, but I've got to turn the transmitter on, so I haven't actually got any control from the transmitter, so this is just getting done from the screen itself. But it does kind of work. Obviously against the wind it's quite difficult, but keep doing it back like that and it will. Do it on a quick circle. Yeah, it does do it, yeah. Cool. So let's land. So that's that feature. So it does work. Obviously when you're not in the wind, it'll probably work a lot better. But there we go. So you can just take off with the sticks as well. Let's start recording again. Oh, let's take a few pictures actually. Let's so which ones? So that's record. It constantly wants to be off there. You have to be in control of it all the time. Fighting with it. Let's turn headless mode on. So then, yeah, that works. This might help me take some pictures. Not really used to flying in line of sight, so. Let's hope this is taking pictures. Let's spin it round, get it looking at me. Phil, stop buggering off. And you also don't get as much power from headless mode either. So the wind was actually pushing it, then I've had to come out of headless mode to stop that. Otherwise the wind would have been stronger. I mean, it's not windy today at all. So this is okay for outdoors on a super still day. But me studying now, if that flag wasn't moving up there, I wouldn't know it's windy. So any kind of real wind and you're really going to struggle with this. And this is meant to be for kids. I think they'd struggle to fly this. So yeah, is there any other, I don't think there's any other features to show as of now. We'll come off that, and that puts it back to, there's no like options for power, so you've just got one speed. I mean, I wouldn't even like to take it too high. Take a couple of pictures up there, but do another little video. You can go quite high. Yeah, it's not bad actually. Wind has stopped completely now though. We're on 39%. Let's go for a little mooch. I never thought of doing the speed either, but yeah, it's let's bring it back. It's not bad in terms of speed. No. Oh, there's a lovely missus. Say hello, Kim. Oh. Where we gone? Where we gone? The wind took me a bit then. There we go, skill comes into play. Yeah. I'm really not used to flying line of sight. There we go. And what, this has been going for 6.5 minutes on this screen recording, and we've got 25% left, so the 7 minutes is probably right. It's fun. Right, I'm landing now though, we've got 19%, it's going to start shouting at me, so I'll stop the recording and we'll, there you go, it's starting to shout at me, so we'll land. Alright folks, so you've seen everything the drone can do, and I'm going to give you my little final thought on it. If you're still watching this, thank you, it's been a long bloody video, nearly half an hour, but I really wanted to give this drone a really good thorough testing, show you every aspect of it, and make sure it was as detailed as possible. Now I understand that the second round of flying, where I was using the touch controls, I didn't actually do any screen recording, totally forgot to do that, so that's my bad. But it is just a case of, on the right hand side of the screen, you just use your finger, and whatever line you trace, it will make that movement, and it does do it well. So yeah, that's good on that point. So my final thoughts on it is, it's not a bad drone by any means, totally different to what I'm used to flying, but I don't want to give it a bad name because it's not a bad drone. It does what it does well. Headless mode works brilliantly, you know, the button works, and it's on and it's off, there's no messing around, there's no glitching, it works. Your phone connected it through the app, an absolute piece of cake as you saw, no issues there whatsoever. Controlling it, no issues there, it responds well, so the drone, for its functionality, is absolutely fantastic. It works really well, it seems like a good build, the battery works well. I was getting, you know, but between how I was flying, between 6.5 and 9 minutes flight time, which it states is 7 minutes, so as an average, that's absolutely spot on, that's right. Charge time did differ a lot, and I will put on the screen now what the charge time was. I think I've already shown you the charge time in the video, but I'll show you it again now, just to clarify it. But these batteries could have already been semi-charged, so that could be different, but you know, each one is well under 2 hours charging time, so that's absolutely fine as well. So You know, on a star rating out of 5, I'm probably going to give it a 4. Just on the notion of the only bad points I can see about this drone is, one, the price, and that's not actually a reflection on the drone, that's a reflection on the people selling it, Loolinn themselves. But £80 for me is way too much for this drone. I do believe if you shop around, you will find a superior drone on the market for cheaper. So for me, £80, no way would I pay that. No way. I just wouldn't do it. But, you know, that's just my financial status. Other people might think it's worthy. Like I said, don't take my word for it. But for me, £80 is just too high. The only other gripe I've got with it is the camera. Now, for me, if you've got a camera, you know, look at anything nowadays. Look at the cameras on our phones. Look at, you know, even £12 action cameras are recording in 720p. You know, 720p for me is a bare minimum. If it's not recording in 720p, there's just no point. No one's going to want to watch that footage. No one's going to look at them pictures. Do you know? So for me, the camera is just not good enough. It's okay, and you can see what you're flying, and it does take pictures, but no one's ever going to use it for taking photos or actually recording video because it's just not good enough. For kids to see what they're looking at, yeah, it's great, and that's what this drone is aimed at. It's aimed at young children, and they'd probably be okay with it. But again, I think it could have an essence of disappointment if they're going out filming stuff or taking pictures, and then when they look back at them pictures, they're just at a very, very poor rate. I mean, I think it was 480p in VGA, which again, for me, is just not good enough. So they're the only two things which I really don't like about this drone. For me, 720p should be a bare minimum. That's just my opinion. Disagree with me, agree with me, I don't know, but that's just my opinion. But other than that, for the actual functionality and the way it flies and everything else, you know, I give this drone a big thumbs up. And if the price was cheaper, I don't know how much cheaper, you know, maybe £30–40, yeah, be a great little starter drone for kids. Great little way for them to get into the hobby of flying drones and stuff. So if we can find a way to get that price down, if Loolinn, if you're watching this, bring that price down, I'm sure you'll sell more, because it is a decent drone and it is fun to fly. It, you know, the build is well. You get spare props, you get everything with it you need. You can buy the props online as well, so if you ever broke them, you know, you can replace them. So yeah, it's not a bad drone at all. Great little thing. Just a little bit too high on price, and the camera's not quite good enough. But other than that, top stuff. So cheers for watching this. Like I say, if you're still here, massively appreciate it. This is a long ass video, but I really enjoyed doing this. I'd love to do more. So if you're also a company watching this and you want an honest review from a general consumer, you know, I aren't a pro, I aren't rich, you know, I'm just a general person. I'm probably your general fan base, customer base. If you want me to review your products, get in touch. You know, my email will be down below, and we can sort something out. Also, if you want to buy this product, I will drop the links down below. I think I've reviewed it in the yellow. In the green, it is £10 cheaper, so you can get it for £69 rather than £79. Whether that makes a difference, I don't know. But yeah, I'll drop them links down below anyway, so you can watch them. So if there is any other questions you have, make sure you ask me in the comments. If you give me your opinions, give me your thoughts. If you think there's a better drone out there for cheaper, please do that as well. Obviously, we're trying to help people out here. If you're watching this video looking for a decent drone, you know, maybe have a skim through the comments. Maybe someone's left a link down there to a superior drone than this. You never know. But yeah, cheers for watching, folks. Like I say, like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed this. It helps the channel out massively, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.